guys, so it is way time to do an update on my Makeup Use Up 18 in 2018, and included in that challenge is also my Panda palette. Yeah, so there's a few changes I will tell you along the way, but let's start with the first product. So I did use up the Isadora cream blush in Candid Coral. I could have probably scraped out even more. I used my fingers the last month of this, but I feel like now it is time to put it in the trash bin, or I'll save it for later. But yeah, I'm done with this one. It is my all-time favorite cream blush, and I'm pretty sure I will repurchase, but for now I have too many blushes. So, but Isadora is a cruelty-free brand, and I will totally recommend this cream blush if you like cream blushes. The Kix concealer in Porcelain I did use up a while ago. This was a pretty thin concealer. I scraped out, I took out the stopper, I scraped out every little bit of this. It's not a big container, it's about 0.18 fluid ounces, but yeah, it's an okay concealer. I didn't feel like it covered as much as I wanted to, but I don't have many complaints about this one. So I finished that one. Then we have the Art Deco eye base, which I have really dug into. I don't know if you can see. I've used a lot of this, and when I started this project, I hadn't even touched it pretty much. And now I would say I'm maybe like halfway in. I've definitely used a lot of this, and I very much like it. It has a kind of satin finish, and it is kind of nice on its own, and it's a little bit tacky, so it works very well with eyeshadows. It's a very good eyeshadow base. It's a fly. It's a very good eyeshadow base, and I will recommend it. I don't think Art Deco is cruelty-free, but no, I don't think it is. But yeah, I really do like this one. And then there's this little nib of the NYX lip liner in Pale Pink. Yeah, I've used a ton of this. There's not much left. Here you can see the progress. This is where I first started, my first update, and then now my second update. So I think that's pretty good. I am pretty confident that I will finish this by my next update, hopefully. But gosh, I really love this. NYX is not cruelty, well, it's cruelty-free, the brand, but the parent company is not. So I will not repurchase anything from NYX, even though it's an amazing brand. Like, they have so much good stuff, but unfortunately, no. Somehow I did lose the NYX Jumbo lip, what's it called? Jumbo lip pencil in Soft Fuchsia. So that was in my project, but it got lost. So, but I do have this Honey Nectar that is also in my project, and I am like, there's not much left of this. It works very well to combine that lip liner with this Honey Nectar one. Just looks really nice. I don't know if you can see, but that's the progress on that one. That's pretty good as well, I think. And hopefully, again, with this one as well, I hope I'm done, and I think I'm done with this one on my next update. And with the other NYX product, I will not repurchase this one either because of the same reasons. Then there's my cream blush from e.l.f. in Vixen. I have just started using this really, and I do not think that I will get anywhere near done with this one by the end of the year. There's just like a tiny tap, and that's what I feel like I need for my one cheek. I feel like it's very pigmented, and a little goes a long way, so, but at least I will use it before I have to throw it out, because this is one of those things that I need to just get rid of if I don't use it up by the end of the year. Because, well, cream products are just, has a shorter shelf life than powder products, so, but I really want to get some more use out of it, and it's a lovely, beautiful blush. Don't love the container, it's very bulky and big, but e.l.f. products are cruelty-free and they're cheap, so I don't know, I don't think I will repurchase just because of the packaging, but the product itself is beautiful. Okay, so my e.l.f. Studio Blush in Candid Coral. Did I say that the cream blush was Candid Coral as well? It's not. It's Coral Island. Very similar, but different. Anyways, this blush I hit really hard pan on, but it was very hard to get some more product out of it. So I decided to repress it. And so I did manage to fill that entire inner rim with product when I repressed it, and I since then has used up this much. And so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, but I feel like after I repressed it, it went like hard pan on me, and it's becoming more and more difficult to get more product out of it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to give up on this one, because it is really hard to use it. I feel like I have used this to bits and pieces, and I really got my worth out of it. I will hang onto it and try to finish it, but if I see that there's just no, it's just more work to use it than and it is enjoyable, then I'll probably leave it alone and pick another blush. But actually maybe I will choose a new blush. We'll see. Anyways, that's the stand on this one. I've done a good job, I think. Then there's the Studio Eyebrow Kit from e.l.f. My goal was to hit this side, and I did not, but I came pretty close, I think. Hopefully I will have hit that side and a lot more on my next update. That's really it. I feel like I've done a good job on this one too. I don't use a lot of brow powders. I use several products on my brows, but I use them all very sparingly, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a good brow powder. Maybe I'll repurchase someday. I don't know, we'll see. Then there's the H&M Brow Pencil in light brown. This takes me forever to finish, but I have done a little bit of progress. But yeah, there's my progress. And then the Stila Kajal eyeliner in Topaz, I haven't really focused on using it. I use it once in a while, especially when I have those minimal makeup days. But I've done okay on this one as well. So here's my progress on that one. It's okay, I think. So then on to the product that I'm changing. I was supposed to pan 4 pans in this palette, or like contour blush palette. This powder, this contour shade, this bronzer, and this blush, anywhere where I had stickers. Basically, I started using all of the products. I did do pretty well on these ones. I made some good dents in them. But then I realized that this was causing me to break out, which means this is too old. It's expired. It's time to let it go. So I'm not gonna risk my skin to try to use up this guy. I'm just gonna leave it, and I'll probably choose some new products to put in the project. The Inglot setting spray, it's on a Mary Kay setting spray or makeup finishing spray bottle, because I like that more than the Inglot one. But yeah, I've used, you can't really see how much I've used, but I've used this pretty much every single time I've worn makeup, which is maybe 4 times a week. And I've made progress, I'm pretty sure, but I have no idea how far in I am. I honestly don't know. I don't think this is even half yet, or halfway done. But, I mean, I'm working on it, so that's that. So the Estee Lauder eyeshadow palette is long gone. We're not talking about that anymore. I declutter it. It's, yeah. I did choose the Naked Urban Decay Naked 1 palette instead. And I'm kind of ashamed to show you my progress, because looking at all these other girls in this project doing so well, hitting pan after pan, finishing whole pans and all that, and I'm not even close. It is due to the fact that I have done a lot of new purchases lately. I've bought a few new eyeshadow palettes, which is very rare for me. That doesn't happen very often, so I was very excited about those new purchases, and I felt like I just wanted to spend a little bit of time getting to know those new palettes. But I have used this eyeshadow palette consistently. Like, I've used it pretty much every week, but still that's obviously not enough. I haven't like dug into it. Another question I have, I see a lot of these really good panning girls, they kind of hit one spot of the pan, more focused, just only on this one spot, not more gradually on the whole pan, which is what I do. Why do you guys do that? And how do you do it? Like, I never go like this on my eyeshadow palette. I always go like this and apply, if that makes sense. Like, how do you do that? I just wonder if you can comment down below and answer me that question. Does it make any difference? Like, do you hit pan faster that way, or what? Anyways, I'm going to show you now. I'm embarrassed to show you, but this is my progress. What I can say is that when I started this project, the palette looked pretty new. Now you can definitely see that I've used it a lot more. There's some smaller, some bigger dents in these eyeshadows, and so, you know, you can definitely see that I've used it. So that's good, I guess. The shadows that I've used the most are these three first ones, Sin, Virgin, and Naked, are the ones that I've used the most. And those have the biggest dents, but I've also tried to vary the makeup looks, and used pretty much all of the colors since my last update. Hopefully I will manage to hit pan on one eyeshadow by the next update. Like, that's my goal. I know you guys are doing so well, but yeah, I'm doing this baby steps, and my whole, I guess, goal of choosing this palette as a Panda palette is more of like trying to use as much as possible of this palette, and just feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it, and not necessarily use it entirely up. I know that by the end of the year, I'm pretty sure I haven't used up this guy, and I'll probably stop using it and just put it in my memory makeup box, just because I just want this to always be with me. It's like my first real eyeshadow palette, and it holds a lot of memories. I know it sounds stupid, but I want to keep it. I'm not going to give it away. It's too old anyways. So I also had another eyeshadow that I included in this project, which is the Isadora single eyeshadow in Bear. And I've used this a lot. As you can see, you can kind of see like the rim starting to show there. So I don't think there will be too long before I hit pan on this one. Hopefully I will hit pan on this one by the time I do my next update. And yeah, I pretty much use this every single time I apply my eyeshadow as a base and just to blend and everything. It's a really good blending eyeshadow. The Elisabeth Mott tinted brow gel has surprised me. I didn't think I liked these brow gels. I've never liked any of the other ones I've ever tried, even the ones that are really hyped up. But this one I like. I mainly like the brush, the consistency, and the color of this product. It is more cooler toned. The color name is light to medium, and I like that the brush is very small and it's a little bit on the drier side. It's not all that wet, so it doesn't come on to my skin or anything. And yeah, I really like it. I use it a lot of the times when I do my makeup. Not every time. It's more when I feel like I have the time. But yeah, I really like it. It's nowhere near done yet, but I'm working on it. I talked about the 17 dolled up mascara in my last update, so I'm not even going to talk about this one, but I'm just mentioning it. It's another product that I did finish. And then lastly, I have my e.l.f. moisturizing lipstick in Wink Pink. This needs to go soon, and I feel like I've done a lot of progress on this one. This is how much is left now. It's just a beautiful everyday color. It's easy to apply. It looks really nice and it wears off really well. I just love everything about this lipstick, but I don't think you can get it anymore. But there's my update on the Wink Pink lipstick. I think that's pretty good. Hopefully I will be very close, or actually finished this lipstick by my next update. So those were all the products, which means I now have currently 16 products in my project, and I wanted 18 for the year of 2018. So because of some of the changes, I now have 16. So I think I want to choose 2 more products to choose in this project. That's a tongue twister. So hold on, let me choose 2 more projects. Let me choose 2 more products. Gosh, and I'll be right back. Okay, since I left that contour blush kind of palette out of this project, I think I want to choose a new blush, and I'm also very soon to be finished with that e.l.f. Studio Blush one. So I'm going to choose my oldest blush in my collection. That's the only reason why I'm choosing this blush. It is called Rosewood, the color, and it's the Loreal blush. And Loreal I'm not a fan of. It's not cruelty free, but this is what the color looks like. I think it's a pretty neutral color. I totally over swatched there, but yeah, it's a pretty color, and I want to just see if I can get some more use out of it. I know I haven't used it all that much, so I don't think I will be anywhere near finishing this, or maybe even hitting pan on it, but I just want to use it some more. And I'm pretty sure that I will get rid of this by the end of the year, no matter how far I've gotten with it. I just want to use it some more before I let it go, you know? And then I thought I'd choose a base product, a foundation, or sort of a foundation. This is the Kiko BB cream with an SPF of 15, and the color is Rose number 3. I got this last year for summer, and I used, I'm not sure, maybe like 1/3 of it. I have to try to figure that one out. The container is not see-through, so I cannot find out how far down I'm into this bottle or tube, but I think if I were to guess, I would guess that I'm like about this far left. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I've gotten a lot of new foundations, and I think it would be a good idea to try to just get some of the older ones out of the way. Well, this is not old since I got it last year, but this is one of those foundations or BB creams that I need to use during the summer, because it's a little bit too dark on me, but I really like it. So and I couldn't really see it on the website the last time I was there purchasing some new stuff from Kiko. So I don't know if they have this anymore or if it's discontinued or what. Let me know if you know anything about that, because I would like to repurchase this one actually. Maybe in a lighter color, I'm not sure. But it just sort of gives me a really beautiful natural glow as well. So even though if it's a tad bit too dark, it kind of still works, at least during the summer, but I cannot pull it off during the winter. I could also really recommend using this for any brides to come. If you would like to have just a natural glowy complexion and you might be a tad darker than me, this would probably be perfect for that, just so you know if you can get your hands on it. But yeah, that's it. That is my update. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you next time.